I'm Bevan Varland. I'm a chef, artist, and food for me represents laughter, enjoyment and family. Food should be creative, it should be full of heart, it should be punchy with flavour. I want to be able to link people back with their own food connection and help them become better cooks, better growers and enjoy their own food stories. I'm on a mission to show people how local, homegrown and sustainable food can be awesome. Whoa! G'day guys, welcome to Food to Eat. Hey, it's a really awesome summer's day here down in Australia. This beautiful garden in front of me, which I planted several months ago, which you guys would have seen, is ready to come out. That's right guys, it's harvest day. I've got beetroots, I've got carrots, I've got some butter beans, and behind me I've got some celery, I've got some tomatoes, all raring to go, ready to come out. Let's get pick it. First, I want to pull some of the beetroots out, but only when the ones that are ready. I want to show you this one here. Oh, look at that. It is a beautiful baby beetroot. Now what I've done here is I've got this beautiful bucket of water, just so you guys can see that beautiful colour. Isn't that amazing? All these leaves there, I'm going to take the edges off. Unfortunately down here in Oz, we got decimated by a week of 40-degree plus weather, a whole week of it. So a lot of these leaves I've lost, but the beautiful root under there is stunning. Let's throw them there. I'm just going to pick all the ones that are ready, and the rest I'm just going to let sit for a bit longer. There's another, throw him in the bucket. Some stunning, beautiful, fresh baby beets. Leaves for salad, excellent. Waste not, want not. Got several different types of carrots in here. Some are going to be really small because they've clustered together too much. Others are going to be really big. So we'll just do it at random. Let's see what we get. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, pull them out. Look at these ones. Straight from the ground. You can see there I've got some orange, I've got some nice yellow in there, and a purple. Hang on. Then wash. Look at that. Straight from the garden. I've got a nice purple in there, that's got an orange core in that one. There's a white one, some more orange ones. It's a really good start. Straight from the garden. Stunning baby carrots. We've got orange, we've got white, we've got yellow, we've got purple. Beautiful beetroots in there. That's going to be the first dinner. I'm going to leave the rest for about another week and let them go, let them grow a little bit longer, and then we'll pull them out and have another meal. On to the next thing. Here we are again guys, into the second bed, which is the amazing Tigerella tomatoes. There it is. I'm going to take him off the vine. And look at that. You know what? I'm going to try it. Oh my lord. Wow. Amazing. Let's harvest. There's another big one in there. Hello baby. Come to papa. That'll be a nice little accompaniment to our dinner tonight. Let's see if they make it to the table. Beautiful celery. Stunning. We've got so much of it, I don't want to take it all at the one time. Celery is obviously something you don't use heaps of at the one time. Let's just pull one big one out because he's ready to seed, so let's eat him. We're in here. Yeah, it'll be good. Oh, come on. Oh, yum, look at that. Beautiful celery plant. By me pulling out all these celeries that were tucked in under here, at the front I've got some beautiful capsicum bushes. As these tomatoes get pulled off, then the vines will go back. The sun's actually been away from those capsicum because they've been hanging under that beautiful shade of the tomato tree. That will give them more room to grow once the tomatoes die down in about a month. Last thing I'm going to harvest today, unfortunately with all this scorching hot sun we had down here, all my beautiful purple beans have all copped an absolute beating. I've got butter beans over here. The remarkable thing is the top leaves have gone crusty, as you can see, but down in here I've got these amazing butter beans. There's probably only a handful, but you know what, that's all we need. So let me just take them off because they're ready to go, and these are absolutely beautiful. I'm going to take a bite and see what he's like. Oh, I tell you what, there is nothing as nice as eating something off a plant straight up. Handful beans. They survived the heat of Melbourne. There you go. Yum. We're doing effectively a pan-fried fish, and then we're going to do a beetroot panzanella salad. So it's pretty sexy. It's got kind of all different flavours. What's really exciting is everything that we're cooking in this recipe today either comes from this garden or is caught locally. So our feature of the dish is this stunning golden perch. That's right, it's an Aussie native. It's a predator. They grow to about, you know, this big. They're awesome, awesome fish to catch. First things first, what we need to do is we need to go off into the garden. We need to find some amazing produce that we can make this panzanella salad with. I love to keep beautiful vegetables, beautiful fruit all around my garden. It's not a huge garden, but I like to keep a great variety. Beautiful fresh veggies and herbs. There is nothing quite like it. Look at those beautiful herbs. You can use all those flowers, don't you, with? You pluck those beautiful little centers. That's where they're sweet. That's where the wonderful flavour is that's going to enhance this awesome panzanella salad. So here it is, guys, our awesome produce straight from the garden. We've got our beautiful kohlrabi, a couple of different types of tomatoes that I'm growing here. We've got some candied beetroot and we've got some pink beetroot. It's going to be really cool. We've got some red peppers in there and we've got these beautiful little herb flowers and herb leaves which we're going to take later on. So this beautiful golden perch here, I've actually sliced him out of another fillet, which was a little bit bigger. We're doing a real restaurant-y dish here today, so I wanted to get that to quite an exact portion. Okay, you got to make sure with this fish that you scale it. Simple preparation now is a little bit of olive oil just onto the skin, just like so. We want a bit of salt. We want a bit of pepper. Rub him all over that skin, just like that. Skin side down, let's get a bit of oil on the other side like that. Skin side down. And you'll see in there instantly, that will start to shrink in. And while our fish is going, hey Mr. Tony Lewis, let's get into this sexy little panzanella salad. First things first, a couple little bits of bread. I just want to rip that. I just want to throw it in. They're nice big chunks. They're actually going to suck up the dressing, which is our balsamic dressing. Okay, in like that. Couple little chunks. Let's chuck him into 4 pieces, like that. In she goes. San Marzano, I just want a couple pieces on the side. Remember, this is a serve for 1, San Marzano. Okay, our fish is getting ready over here. I just want to flip him over. And flip him. Oh, look at that. That's a really nice piece of Aussie fish. Here they are, cherry tomatoes, in they go. I got a couple little red capsicums. Again, let's do some little slices. Beautiful thing about working in your garden also, all those little odds and ends, they can go straight into underneath that apple tree. Will become beautiful fertiliser. All right, there's our red capsicum, in she goes. Yellow tomatoes, in she goes. Now the fish is done. She's cooked for a few minutes on both sides. You can see in there, nice and crisp on the skin here. And it's going to cook through. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to turn that pan off. Let him off. I'm going to let him sit on the pan so he keeps the heat generating. Let's get back to this awesome salad. Kohlrabi. It's a beautiful thing. Now look at all these. You can eat these tiny little baby leaves. So what we'll do is I want to pluck them off, put them straight into the bowl. Come on babies, there you go. Nice, we've got these stems. I'm going to use that bowl, but I'm going to use that later. Alright, cool. Here's our little things. Really fine, you've got the purple. It kind of is a really unique taste. It actually has a real distinctive cabbage taste, which they're actually in the cabbage family, of course. Alright, scoop those up, in like that. We've got a candy beetroot, and we've got a choggy beetroot, which is a pink and white. So what I want to do now is I just want to take some ribbons, just take some nice colour from them. Okay, a bit of our golden beet, in she goes. And look at that, that is a distinct colour change. It's time to make our really quick dressing. Simple olive oil. Again, it's a simple dressing. We're going to do about 2/3 of olive oil. to 1/3 of balsamic. Oh, about there. That's nice. We want to bind that or emulsify that with a little bit of Aussie mustard. In she goes like that. Beautiful. Right, and then that is just a quick whisk. That's going to bind itself together. Simple. We're actually ready to plate. We want to pour a little bit in. We want to keep a little bit for the dressing. Okay, I like that. Let's stir him around. The bread is going to soak that up. The tomatoes, the kohlrabi leaves are all going to soak that up. All right, that's really nice. Lovely. Okay, time to serve. Let's get this going. Now, I've cut a few little... Here is our magical panzanella. I'm just going to use my old hands, get it up into the middle, bits of bread in there, kohlrabi leaves. Here's our tomatoes, our fresh garden tomatoes. I hope you're watching, Mr. Lewis. I hope you're enjoying this, man. All right, there we go. Beautiful. Oh, we can't forget that bit of black Russian. There we go. There's another kohlrabi leaf. We'll put him on top there. A couple of yellow tomatoes. Beautiful. Let's move that one. I've kept the end of that chogio. Let's put him just off to the side like that. Time for the fish. Here we go. Scoop him up. Skin side. Just on the side of that chogio. There we go. Lovely. A little bit of sauce that I kept earlier. Just want to put it around the edges. So it gives it a little bit of more depth and a bit of more flavour. There we go. A little bit on top of the fish. Just a little bit. Just a dash. Okay. That's out of our way now. Okay, our beautiful herb flowers. Don't forget, we've got all different herb flowers in here. We've got 3 different types of basil. We've got 2 different types of basil flowers. We've got borage, we've got oregano, we've got, you name it, it's all here. Literally, we'll put a little bit around the edge. Look at that. Nice. Throw a bit in, throw a bit around. And there we have it, guys. That is a stunning beetroot panzanella salad. A lovely piece of golden perch. You've been watching Food to Eat. Hey guys, we've popped over the Westgate Bridge over to Point Cook in the Werribee South area. Now the Werribee South area is pretty unique. It's actually a big market garden area. So we're in a really unique place and we're talking about sustainable living off about a 1 acre property. Got my mate Pete over here. Hello mate. Welcome to Food to Eat, my friend. Good to be here. Pete's a pro actor. And it's really interesting. He's got a young family like I do, and I suppose this is really interesting for you, mate. We can actually see how to live off about 1 acre of land.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, if you've got an acre, and even if you don't have an acre, you can make the most of what you do.
You can. So we got heaps of things. We've got a veggie garden here. We've got chickens. We got parrots. You name it. He basically, the Gauchi family who own this property live off this, and they've actually been able to feed generations of people as they go. This over here, that's the oldest RAAF base in Victoria. That's Point Cook. So you'll see you'll get a lot of planes flying over here. Come over here, man. Smell this. I want you to smell that. I'm going to pluck that little flower off. Don't tell him. I don't think he's around. Pluck that off and smell it. Oh. Smell that? That's the calyx of the actual tomato. Isn't that great? And you can actually, that green section there, that's obviously going to be the green thingy on top of your tomato.
Yeah. Well, it would have been.
You know you can cook with them.
Yeah?
Yeah. So you can actually rip that whole thing off with your tomatoes on it. Throw it in your pot, and the flavour from that calyx and that stem goes into your sauce or your soup or whatever. Oh, that's so you get so much flavour.
Yeah.
Fresh snow peas.
Do you eat the calyx on this?
You can, but they're a bit stringy. You can put them in salads though, mind you. Oh, bloody hell.
It tastes as good as it sounds.
It does. That's beautiful. So obviously we're still flouring here, so see it in there? Out of the flour, that's your little baby one coming.
Beautiful.
I've got a little idea. Let's no, he's not here. Try that, man.
Oh,
that'll be really sweet and intense. This is the baby I want to show you. This is he's grafted this apple tree. It's actually in the centre here. That's your main stem. There's actually 5 different varieties of apples right along here. So it is. You can see in here. I think the middle. I think the main stem, which is in here. I think that's a Granny Smith from memory.
That's amazing.
He's got Fuji, he's got bloody pink ladies, he's got you name it on there. They're absolutely stunning. He's actually got a couple of different varieties of cabbage. That's your normal, your Savoy. Sort of comes out like a freaking creature, doesn't it?
Triffids.
It's great. And then over here you've got a beautiful big reds or purples, whatever you want to call it. These are great with butter. This is my favourite. This is beetroot. And just pluck out a little leaf. I plucked out one of these. Have a leaf and just taste that. You can actually, they're so sweet you can have them in salads. And capsicum. See, he's black there. Isn't that lovely? And he's sort of like the tomato as well. See, he pops out there. Yeah. This little flower there.
Actually, out of the flower.
Yeah, pops it straight out of the flower. Another favourite. Beautiful carrots.
Oh,
aren't they beautiful? Yeah, and you can eat those. I mean, they look decorative on a plate, but they're not. Good. Yeah, have a go. I mean, they're a bit gritty. I mean, it's sort of like an earthy carroty taste, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come down to Maria's rose garden, Pete. This is stunning. This is actually all edible too. Look up here, a beautiful ornamental pear at the top there.
The second largest rose bush that I've ever seen.
And you know the funny thing? The pear and the apple and the roses, they're all related. And the strawberries, they're all related. They're on the same family.
So that was actually not as stupid as it sounds?
No, it's not as stupid as it sounds.
Where's Bevan gone?
Hey! I've come to the kumquat tree.
Kumquat.
Try this. This is beautiful. These are stunning. He makes jams out of these. His wife Maria.
Amazing.
Let's open them up.
Marmalade.
At the same time, let's bite it.
Let's do it. Okay.
A fresh kumquat from the tree.
You ready?
Yeah. Let's go. Oh, bloody hell! Beautiful fresh lemon. We're going to put that in the stew later on, man.
Oh, lovely.
Cool. Lovely. Let's grab an apple.
Sure. You're the expert. I'll let you choose the lemon.
That one? Oh, okay. Then I'll grab one more. That one there looks stunning. Yeah, look at him. Big, juicy, fat one.
Seville oranges from the island of Seville, just off Corsica.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Completely made that up. I have no idea.
Let's cut a section out here, man. Now, he uses these for marmalade. Do you like orange?
Well, yeah.
Yes and no, kind of?
Yeah.
Straight from the
We have a
tree.
love-hate relationship.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Yeah. Vodka's better. Cheers.
It's alright. Bit zingy, but it's alright. Great for marmalade, isn't it?
That's good. What did you say you use it for?
You use it for marmalade. You can see the pith that as you peel off there. We've come over to the lime tree, mate. We don't have to eat these, thankfully. They're too small.
Just as well.
Yeah. You can see, oh, bloody big bee on my hand. Sorry, man.
Big knife went near my face.
Tiny little thing there. You can see, I'm just going to have a bite of him because...
Oh, go on. You have to. It's food to eat.
Oh,
go on.
Oh, wowzers. Try that little bit.
Okay.
Oh, it's alright, you eat that bit. That's like a kick in the head. So here we go to their beautiful grapes. Now they planted these a couple of years ago. Actually, he was watching a local vineyard down here in Werribee, and he was watching how they planted them. So these are beautiful table grapes. You can see under here, man, that they're their little babies there. They're going to get absolute kilos off them, kilos. Let's pop down here. I've just seen something we can actually cook with, man. Check out these, Pete. These are fresh, beautiful garlics.
Oh,
straight from the ground, man.
Absolutely no vampires for months. We are set.
Let's take 3, because I love garlic. Look at that. One more.
I've got to take one for the wife, you realise.
Okay, you want another one?
Yeah.
He's not around.
He's not around, well.
Can you guys smell that at home? That is absolutely amazing. Hey, you know what? Let's go off and cook, Pete. We've got a garlic.
Let's do it.
Here we are, we're going to cook some beautiful...
Action!
Here we are, we're going to cook some beautiful, beautiful food inspired from this exact place, man. We're doing a beautiful chicken cassoulet with all these fresh veggies, some fresh, beautiful fresh garlic straight from Charlie's garden. We've got our pans on going. Now, we'll throw a little bit of olive oil on that beautiful chicken, Pete. If I can get you just to swap those bits of chook around.
Is that extra virgin?
Extra virgin olive oil.
Marvellous. Australian?
Yes, always Australian, mate.
Fantastic.
So all I want you to do is basically whack him on there. And he's going to start grilling away and getting a bit of colour. All we want to really do is seal in the chicken. I'm going to whack the oil in there so he gets nice and hot. How's your chicken going, Petey? Did you fit it all in?
It's chicken still.
Good, that's what we like. That's what we want. So the oil's going to crack in there. I'm just going to literally crack on here. Fresh garlic. You can see that stalk, Pete, up there? I just want to take that leaves off.
Right.
And I'll take that root off there.
Rooted.
Rooted. It's gone. All right, that fresh garlic, I'm going to cut that stalk up. Throw him straight in. And this little baby, we don't want the little bits of garlic in there, so we're going to leave it quite whole. That's all I want to do. That's about a month away from being ready, so you can see how juicy and it's got a real peppery fragrance in there. Wow. Let's just chuck that straight in the pot. In we go. Love a little Spanish onion. Your chicken's going well, man. Here's our onions. Leave them quite chunky as well. We want a bit of life in there. All right, straight into the pot. Celery. take that little end off again, we don't need that. Keep it quite rough. Yeah. Straight in the pot. Your chicken's going nice out of there, man.
I'm good at this.
This is my favourite ingredient of all time, man. Cinnamon. This is a really A grade. Smell that one.
Whoa.
There's fragrance in that, and I love putting these in cassoulets because we're doing a red wine base in this cassoulette. It's going to really pop up with the fragrance. Throw him in there as well. This lemon, you remember when we got that off the tree before?
Yeah.
I'm going to take the ends off. I don't want the flesh.
Just the
pith. Just the skin.
Yeah.
We want to leave as much pith on that lemon flesh as we can. So we'll take it off. That's just going to give it that little sort of fragrance again, because I mean, I love fragrance in food. I think we eat with our nose before we actually eat with our mouth. So that goes in there like that. We've got some beautiful mushies. Now these are just your field mushies, mate. Yeah. That's getting a nice colour in there now. So you got a little bit of colour.
Time to turn.
There we go. Even let it go a little bit longer.
Okay.
Again, thick slices.
Sensational. Mate, you love mushrooms.
Oh yeah, mushrooms are great, aren't they? And they again they're classic flavours of red wine and mushies. And whack them in there, and they're going to saute you
too, apparently.
Oh, apparently so. Apparently so. In we go. Beautiful. That's going to go around in there. Last little thing is carrots. I'm going to top and tail them. Little carrots. Nice little chunks. Alright, I reckon your chicken, man, is probably pretty close. Just start flipping him over a little bit. Yeah, we just want a little bit of texture in there. It's really primarily, it's not about colour, it's primarily about sealing the goodness inside and the flavour. Because all the moisture in that chicken's going to come in the bone. And that's the most important thing. I got some little, do you like olives?
I love olives. I have tasted a few good ones in my time.
Kalamata olives. And I've got some little gherkins here. Little fellas, let's just do a rough cut. And this is going back into the sort of the Macedonian and the Eastern European sort of flavours when you start using these. In they go. Now that is going to sort of bubble away a little bit. What I'm going to do here is a pomegranate. I'm going to go left field, man. Pomegranate. All right.
I don't know much about pomegranate.
Okay, these are really cool. So we just want to pat it and we want to soften it up a bit. There's lots of little seed pods in there.
Right.
So we want to break them open a bit. All right.
I have drunk the juice. It's supposed to be very, very good.
Here we go. Look how juicy that is.
Oh, wow.
And look in there, there's little seed pods. I literally want to tap it and you'll see those little pods are going to pop out.
Wow.
And you got a juice in there, you got flavour in there, and that's heaps of vitamin C. That's what they're really good for. If you want to bring that chicken over to me, man.
Okay.
That'd be great. Whack him on the board. Cool.
Okay.
And I'll whack him straight into our little stew in there. And as you can see, we've kept all those nice bones in there, and that actually gives the meat moisture. And you can see already just from pan frying, some of that meat has come off. All the fragrance from that is going to come out. All that oil and that beautiful goodness in there. Going to put in that as well. Let's whack him out of the way. All right, if you want to cut that lemon, if you remember we cut the peel off the lemon before, cut him in half and we're going to squeeze him in. I've got some beef stock here. The reason I'm using beef stock, just because I like the flavour. You want to put about half a litre. Squeeze the lemon juice in. It's going to give another flavour, fragrance and taste to it. A bit of Shiraz. Here we go. How much do we want, you reckon? I reckon we just want sort of enough.
Well, just enough so we can still drink the rest, yeah.
There you go, I think that's enough. Yeah. You take the bottle.
I shall.
I'm going to put the lid on. This is going to go for probably about half an hour. Let's sneak off, let's have a look around the rest of the farm.
Let's do it.
Cool, let's go. So it's been about half an hour. Our beautiful chicken cassoulet is all cooked, man. Grab the bowl in there, that's beautiful. You can see in here, I'm going to turn my gas off so we don't blow up, Pete.
No, we've got to do that.
Let's take the lid off. Can you smell that? With your head over there and have a smell. You can smell that. All those fragrances are all coming out of here, your cinnamon, your onions, all that sort of stuff. And you can see the chicken is starting to heat. It's just falling off the bone. That means the juice from that bone inside is keep that meat nice and fresh. All right, what we want to do now, let's just serve it, man. Let's just serve it. Beautiful Maryland thigh. It's whacking out that. We'll get one drumstick. Like that. I think that's nice. Here we go. A whole half garlic, some onions. Let's throw it on top. Look at that. Oh.
So you just eat that garlic clove?
Yeah, you could just munch on it. It's going to be a bit zingy, but why not? Yeah. You know, that is the freshest garlic you'll ever have. Some more of that.
Pull it out of the ground.
Some more stock. Our pommy. give it a nice tap again, and we'll get all those little seeds out, and they're going to start falling out of my hand on top, and you're going to get that. Here they come, here they come. All right, they've dislodged now. That's enough, see? They've got a real bite in them, haven't they? All right, now we've got some nice basil. Like a nice bit of basilic down there. That's nice. And what else have we got in here, man? We've got some, this is thyme from Charlie's garden. All right, just going to take the little nice bits off around the edges, like so.
I smelt that the moment you broke it.
Not your favourite thing, Pete, but a bit of rosemary.
Oh, still got to do it.
I'm just going to put a little,
None of
just
you
a
good
tiny
rosemaries in my cup.
There we go, mate. Look at that. A stunning chicken cassoulet with all the fragrance, fresh herbs, all from Charlie's garden. Stunning, isn't it?